Now, Sri Keshava, take only 3 to 4 minutes.
Very welcome, and I know the minister, very sincere and committed to the working class, would uphold the delegated legislation that is given under his hand. Sir, but let me tell you, I don't know why my friend left had a doubt whether it is drafted by Labour Ministry or by the Industries Commerce Ministry. Mr. Minister, you have yourself agreed in your statement of objects. Employers are of the opinion that provisions of the Act, that means 1961 Act, are too rigid to encourage them to engage apprentices, and provisions relating to penalty create fear among them of prosecution, and they have suggested to modify the Apprentices Act. So is the bill. Hence the bill. That means the very first sentence of yours is you have catered to the industry and the employer. That itself says the very spirit that you brought this bill is lost. Now I don't want to repeat what Mr. said, but one thing I'll certainly say. You see, you have taken out the imprisonment of 3 months and bought 500 rupees. It could have been both. In the both, but perhaps you could have fined him rather than imprisoned. I don't know the reason why this was done. Now, second thing is, now the very employment, the very apprentice as such, and the rule says it goes to the employer. He will decide the qualification, he will decide the admissibility, he will decide the conditions, it is a contract. Now, if employer decides then what will happen to the National Apprentices Council Act we have on hand, in place. So, the other thing is the 9. The weekly and daily hours of work of an apprentice while undergoing practice training in a work choice shall be determined by the employer subject to the comprehensive training. Now, this, as my friend has raised it, this absolutely directly contravenes the Factory Act and Apprentices Act, National Apprentices Act. Under the Factory Act rules, where we have specified as to how many hours he should work. But second sentence, very second class, says an apprentice shall be entitled to such leave and holiday as are observed in the establishment. You can have as well said the working hour shall be as observed in the establishment. If you were to cut these two together, it will read 10. Now, sir, I am welcoming the thing for 2 reasons. As my friend Gowda said, that you will give 75% of the wage is not there. That is wrong. I don't know where he got it. And you have not even spoke about the wages that is given. You talk about stipend. The stipend last time, you know, when they went to the Supreme Court, the issue should be more than 25% of the minimum wage. There is no mention of minimum wage also in this. Now, you have made a mention in your objective statement that the reservations to the backward classes will be given. But no, it is there in 61 Act, but provision is not made. It has left to again the rules to be made by the central government. Why I am saying all this is, while there are 3 very strong objectionable things which you would look into when you are going to the Lok Sabha, but since it is essentially a delegated legislation, where all the rules governing the very statute which you are passing are in your hands, please kindly see the spirit that you gave in your statement of the reasons, objectives are upheld. And I have a total, complete belief that we will do it.
Thank you very much. Now,